That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction
Tuesday.
Calm down.
Hey, graphic overreaction.
Well done. Boy, we even got it graphically supported, too. Look at all of us. Look at all of us. One big, happy family. All right, Chris, Overreaction Tuesday.
All right, Rich,
here.
you're not ready to move on yet, so
Nope.
let's do this. The Jets are going to stick with Sam Darnold and trade the number 2 pick.
It's not an overreaction, but it scares me down to my socks because when you trade the pick, you've got to hit on the picks that you get.
I mean, they're getting a nice haul for number 2.
I know, but then you have to hit on the picks that you get. Okay?
Sam looked pretty good on Sunday.
I repeat, you have to hit on the picks that you get, and I'd rather just hit the pick at number 1 overall, but I don't know. And you have to hit on the picks that you get. For instance, everybody forgets, who traded with Kansas City so the Chiefs could go get Mahomes? You don't even remember that, do you?
I don't.
The Buffalo Bills did. The Buffalo Bills traded Mahomes, and they wound up with Josh Allen the next year. And the 2 picks that they traded and they got for Mahomes, do you know who they got?
I don't.
Tremaine Edmonds.
He's good.
And Tre'Davious White.
Hey, there he's good
Yesterday, both of them made the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
You've got to hit on the picks that you get.
True that.
And
Gosh, the Bills are working right now.
it's much cleaner to just get Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, of course.
And I don't know who the Chase Young of this draft is yet, and I'm not going down that road. I'm not prepared. So it's
can
not
give you
an
some mock drafts.
overreaction. It's not. What else do you have
Oh,
over
you're going to
there?
love this one then. Trevor Lawrence will lead the Jaguars to the Super Bowl before the Jets make the playoffs again.
Oh.
Shut up.
He's a great Brock. He's a great Chris.
Shut up.
So disrespectful.
And earlier in this segment, you're like, why are you bringing up Kyrie Irving burning sage in Boston?
You trying to upset me?
What else do you have
No,
over
we're
there?
done. Okay, we're done.
What else do
All
you
right,
have over
Sunday
there?
is the worst loss of Sean McVay's career.
That's no, that's an overreaction. The worst loss of Sean McVay's career is the Super Bowl.
I disagree.
No, the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's no shame to lose the Super Bowl to the GOATs. This guy lost to the winless Jets trying to lose.
Let me ask you a question. And I don't believe this will be the case, I believe Sean McVay is one of the most talented, smartest, engaging, energetic people I've ever been around, okay? And kudos again to Les Snead and
Yeah, of course. He's amazing.
Kevin Demoff to just say, okay, we're going to do this with some guy who's, 32 or 33. If somehow, some way, Sean McVay never leads the Rams back to the Super Bowl, his worst loss will be the Super Bowl, not week 15 week 15 against the New York Jets. That's an overreaction. You may think it's a proper reaction. That's an overreaction. What else you got over there, Chris?
All right, I'm going this way.
You're like baiting me with every single one of these. So
it's not going to stop on this one.
Oh, boy.
He only has 2 career starts, but I'm going to say Jalen Hurts over Tua right now.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's an overreaction right now. But, I mean, he has more pizzazz and wow and pop games so far. Yeah. He's in his first 2.5 games that he's played, he's had far more wow moments than Tua's only wow moment was in Arizona. I mean, we haven't really talked about, boy, that was an incredible performance by Tua, but he's also got different tools, different weapons, different team, different everything. So
Buying stock for the next 5 years. Who do you buy?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Based on the last 2 weeks, I'd take Jalen Hurts.
I'm just saying, I think it's an interesting topic that we can hit on.
I agree.
Obviously in the years
I'll
to
just
come.
say again, for the moment, you're asking me this alone, overreaction. I'll say it's an overreaction because it's just 2 weeks.
All right, next up, New Orleans. The Saints should have waited a week before bringing back Drew Brees.
They almost won the game, man. The first quarter looked like he was as stiff as...
Was he 0 for 5, 0
No,
for 6
I mean, he just
to
as
start?
looked as stiff as you would expect of a 40-year-old who hasn't played professional football in a month, overcoming rib injuries, one of which popped his lung. I mean, that's what it looked like. But at some point, if he says he's good to go and the doctors say he's good to go, as Kurt Warner said, a healed rib is good to go. I mean, that's it. And so if you can handle the pain, go for it. And so he did, and they still almost won a game.
Yeah,
so I'll say that's an overreaction.
All right, 2 more. Rich, how about this one? This is for you, TJ. The Dallas Cowboys, still alive.
It's not an overreaction. You know what the NFL did? They are in fact still alive. Certainly since the seeming starter of the Washington football team, after losing to Seattle, went out and partied maskless at a strip club on a Sunday night.
So insane.
After losing a game on Sunday afternoon. Dwayne Haskins has since apologized for it. But it's like, hey, Dwayne, the team is depending upon you. Alex Smith might not be ready to go. Kyle Allen's out for the year. If you pop for COVID because you're partying maskless, like, what are we going to do here? That could send the entire thing down the tubes, the league down the tubes. It can send everybody down the tubes. It's not just you. Like, what are you thinking? And Ron Rivera apparently is handling it internally. I mean, he's out of his friggin' gourd to do something like that and think it's okay and just lose himself within his own needs and wants and impulses. And Dallas is still alive. They were the only team to win this past weekend. And the team in front of them has this guy that they're depending on to quarterback them, unless Alex Smith can come back. So what the NFL did, you know what the NFL did, is the Washington football team versus Carolina game was an early window game. They flexed it late because if Washington wins that game, it wraps up the division. They moved it late, so Philly and Dallas, when they take the field, it's still up for grabs. And It could still be up for grabs in Week 17 for Dallas or Philly. Certainly if Dwayne Haskins is making decisions like this and you're thinking, okay, he's got to be clear-eyed when Bobby Wagner's staring him down. Right. I can't believe he did that. So, not an overreaction, nor is my reaction to the Dwayne Haskins news.
All right, last one.
Yes.
And this might be my favorite one of all time.
Oh, boy.
You saw Alabama quarterback Mac Jones over the weekend, Rich. See how great he was? He's going to be a first-round pick in the NFL draft next year.
Shut up.
My overreaction.
Shut up.
You are destined to bestow the nickname the Mac-tural on Mac Jones. You are destined.
Yes.
You got to move on.
Yes.
You got to move on.
The Mac-tural is phenomenal.
You thought he was going to
And
go
I was saying,
somewhere else.
shut up, that he's going to go with the Jets. I'm sorry.
No. You jumped.
I'm a shell of myself right now,
Rich,
Chris.
I know
I'm
you.
very vulnerable now.
I know you.
He's not going to push you over the edge, Rich.
The Mac-tural is coming.
One of our first guests in January has to be the new Bachelor, right? Because they're referring to him as his name is Matt.
The Mac-tural.
They literally are calling him the Matchural.
Yeah.
I don't even know who this guy is.
The Matchular.
The Matchular,
Yeah.
right?
The Matchular.
Yeah. He's booked. He doesn't know it yet.
Can you dig it?
I can.
You got to move on.
No, stop.
You got to move on.
The Matchural. At the Combine. I'll see him at the Combine. Right?
The Mac-tural.
All right.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
Thanks.
All of it. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.